So there's a new term in sleep medicine called orthosomnia, which is when people get too hyper-focused on their sleep data and their sleep score from their trackers and gizmos and gadgets and smart mattresses. So it's a good thing that people are much more aware of sleep as one of the pillars of health alongside diet and exercise. Sleep is really important for mental health and well-being, for longevity, for feeling good throughout the day, being your best self, all that good stuff. The problem is that if you get too hyper-focused or too obsessive or too competitive over your sleep performance, like your sleep score, your sleep data, this can lead to too much effort and having a mindset that you have to sleep great, you have to have this perfect night of sleep, and that tends to keep people awake at night. That tends to bring with it a bit of pressure, and that can be stressful. And when we go to bed, what we're supposed to do is just let go. Let go of the concerns of the day, let go of the worries, not have any pressure to do anything, but just let sleep come naturally. And it's really a passive process. It's not supposed to be effortful. If you have a wearable, if you have a sleep tracker, just pay attention. Just be aware of whether or not you're trying to get a good night of sleep, or you're just checking how you did last night, and it's not so much of a big deal for you. I know plenty of people, and I see a lot of people in the sleep clinic who bring in their sleep data. They want to talk about their performance with their sleep, whether they're getting the right amount of deep sleep or REM sleep, and this is giving people the wrong impression. They're talking about changing their sleep architecture, which is when you go into different stages of sleep and how long you stay in those stages of sleep. You can't really change your sleep architecture. What you can change is your sleep efficiency, which is how much time you spend in bed compared to how much time you're actually sleeping in bed. What happens when you go to sleep and stay asleep is not really something you can change. So when you're in stage 1 and stage 2, stage 3, and REM sleep, that's going to happen on its own. This is the passive process of sleep. This is how we evolved. It's a natural process that you don't have to go in and mess with. If you have trouble breathing when you sleep, you can get help with that. That's sleep apnea. If you have trouble falling asleep and staying asleep, that's some form of insomnia, and I can help you with that. But once you fall asleep, just leave it alone. Just let your body do the work, let your brain do the work. And this new term called orthosomnia has developed because people are getting a little bit of information and they're kind of obsessing over it, and it's not really helping them. It's just showing them something they didn't know before. But A, it might not be that accurate, and B, it's unnecessary. As long as you feel good when you wake up, as long as you feel good throughout the day, you don't need to further optimize your sleep. And you don't need that pressure on you when you go to bed to be worrying about whether or not you're getting perfect sleep. So focus more on the relationship with sleep, like how you feel about your sleep, how you feel about falling asleep and staying asleep. If it's a struggle, that's one thing. But if you don't have trouble falling asleep and staying asleep, just leave it alone, really. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's kind of what we teach people in the clinic, and that's what I teach people in my insomnia coaching program. So if you want to learn more, like, subscribe, check out the program, check out my app, Mind Awake. There's a course on insomnia and sleep health, managing or preventing insomnia. And there are a lot of little tips and tricks around sleep, mindfulness, meditation, relaxation, dreams, lucid dreaming, all that kind of stuff. So check it out, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.